What's tougher than hiking up a mountain? Getting out of bed in the morning when you're in a mental fog and everything feels pointless. Seriously, if brushing your teeth feels like climbing Everest, I get it. You're not the only one. Maybe you're hitting snooze over and over, then just lying there, trying to will yourself to move while your brain says, "What's the point?" Here's what I want you to know. This struggle? It's not laziness. It's not because you're weak. Depression messes with your brain. Full stop. It rewires how you think, how you move, how you feel. It's not a flaw in your character, it's your brain trying to survive in the only way it knows how. So when someone says, just get up and do something, yeah, that's like telling someone with a broken leg to go run a marathon. And that nasty little voice in your head calling you useless, that's not the truth. That's the depression talking. And honestly, it's full of crap. Here's the science. Your brain's morning alarm system is glitched. Cortisol shows up like an over-caffeinated drill sergeant. But instead of let's go, your brain hits emergency nap mode. Then dopamine, your motivation fuel, missing in action. And the part of your brain that usually makes decisions, still in pajamas. It's not you being lazy, it's a neurological traffic jam. So yeah, brushing your teeth does feel like Everest, but don't worry, we're about to break this brain loop, one small win at a time. Here's a 10-minute morning routine that will help you resurrect your mind from the pit of depression. 1. Light activation. Blast your brain with daylight. Literally, let there be light. Roll over and open your blinds or, better yet, step outside your front door for a minute of morning sun. Why? Morning light is a powerful biological signal. It tells your brain, wake up, it's a new day, by resetting your circadian rhythm. This natural light cue can start easing that grogginess and even improve your mood. In fact, light therapy has been shown in studies to significantly help with depression. It's effective for 60 to 80% of people with depression. Think of sunlight as nature's antidepressant. It cues your brain to cut back melatonin and use that cortisol spike properly to boost alertness. So, throw open the curtains or step into your yard or balcony. 1 minute of daylight in your eyes is step 1 to kickstart your system. 2. Body wake up. Move a little. We're not doing a full workout. The key is a tiny burst of movement to tell your body we're up. Let's get going. Remember that freeze response. Movement is the antidote. So do any gentle movement for 2 minutes. Stretch your arms overhead, wiggle your fingers and toes, do a slow neck roll. Maybe stand up and do 5 very light jumping jacks, or jog in place for 10 seconds. Whatever you can manage. This isn't about burning calories, it's about shaking off that physiological paralysis. When you move, you signal to your nervous system that you're safe and active, not stuck in threat mode. Even a small stretch or a goofy shake of your limbs can release a trickle of endorphins and lower your stress hormones. Think of a dog when it wakes up. It does a big stretch. You're doing the human version. Motion drives emotion. In 2 minutes, you can go from feeling 0% energy to maybe 5%, and that's progress. 3. Breath and regulation. Now let's calm the inner turmoil. Depression often comes with anxiety or a brain racing with negative thoughts first thing in the morning. To counter that, spend 2 minutes breathing, deliberately. One easy method is box breathing, or the 4-7-8 technique. Why do this? Because slow, deep breathing actually hacks your nervous system. It stimulates your vagus nerve, the secret cable connecting your breath to your brain, which flips on your parasympathetic rest and digest mode. In plain English, elongating your exhale tells your brain to chill. It can lower your heart rate and cortisol levels. Research even shows that practices like box breathing can improve mood and reduce stress better than just thinking calm thoughts. So, take those breaths. Feel your belly expand on each inhale. Let out a big sigh or whoosh on each exhale. You might notice your mind go from a panicked red alert to maybe a gentle yellow. That's exactly what we want. A state where you can think a bit clearer and move to the next step. 4. Identity anchoring. Time to flip the script in your head. Depression loves to whisper lies about who you are. I'm useless. I'm a failure. I can't do anything right. For 2 minutes, we're going to fight back with an affirmation or positive self-talk. Not the cheesy "I am a millionaire superstar" stuff. Something real and relevant to your situation. For example, today, I'm someone who shows up, even when it's hard. Say it out loud. It might feel awkward, but trust me, it works. Research shows that self-affirmations can literally rewire your brain over time, activating the regions that control self-worth and positive valuation. Morning affirmations in particular can shift your mindset and improve your emotional resilience. Basically, you're priming your brain with an identity. I am the kind of person who keeps trying. This helps you conquer that internal bully voice. Every time you repeat an affirmation that resonates, you're training your brain to believe it. Your brain starts to become an ally instead of an enemy. As psychologist Lauren Alexander recommends, acknowledge the struggle but affirm your ability to handle it. This is difficult, but I have the strength to get through it. Say it, own it, let it sink in. You're effectively casting a vote for the you want to be, and your brain will gradually get on board. 5. Micro goal commitment. Now, pick one tiny task, ridiculously small. If brush your teeth feels too big, try sit up or roll over. Shrink the goal until it's doable, then do it, start to finish. 1 glass of water. Open the blinds. Send a text. That completion triggers a dopamine hit, a tiny ding that tells your brain, hey, we did something. And that makes the next thing easier. It's the action, reward, motivation loop. You build momentum, not from willpower, but from micro wins. This isn't about productivity. It's about reclaiming control. Even a 10-second task counts. You moved, you mattered. Say it out loud. Good job. These are the thoughts I wanted to share about a simple 10-minute habit that might help you face depression a little more easily. I know it takes time for anything to truly become a habit. That's not easy, but would you believe me if I told you? I've been where you are. I've opened my eyes in the morning and felt completely lost. I didn't know why I was here, or what the point of any of it was. But today, I'm here. And I can say this with confidence. Even the hardest things can be overcome. Slowly, gently, bit by bit. As long as you don't give up. So tonight, instead of crying alone until you fall asleep, how about we watch a meaningful movie together? You might still cry, but this time, those tears will be different. They'll be healing. They'll be human. They'll mean something. And if there's something going on in your life right now that feels too big, too painful to handle, start by taking one small step. Start with anything I shared above. And if, just if, none of that helps, leave a comment below. I'll be here. I'll help you with this heart that's already been through the fire and found its way back. I'll give you whatever strength we have, together.